welcome to day 7 of Steel Man, which is one greater than iron. I did a bit of fishing and a bit of woodcutting and fletching sort of at the end of yesterday. Got up to 53 fishing and cooking, 56 woodcutting, up to 49 fletching. Got to about sort of 600 shield bows unstrung in my bank, and then I get this fletching daily, where I just have to string all the ones, well, half the ones that I've made. So first thing I'm going to be doing is picking a lot of flax, I guess, then. An infuriating amount of time later. Alright, and that's 50 fletching, which means I can now cut maple short bows. Right, that's the challenge done. I make the shield bows worth about 32k, so we can test if it will actually take it, and if we do get things back for it. Okay, it does. 59k! That's a reward and a half, that! I've just jumped up 4 levels, and I'm pretty close to 55. That is amazing. Right, well, I need to get about 32k back from this then. Hopefully I'll just get pure bowstrings to make that better next time. Right, well, I think when I can fletch those, I should be able to get at least 500 for them. So, yeah, I think that's about 32k, which, I mean, that works out. That's pretty good. Alright, so Aaron and I have both got KBD Reaper tasks. So we're trying the duo, because, I mean, one of us has to get the drop. We're not entirely sure if we can do this, but we're just going to have a go at it and see how it goes. Right, well, that was a pretty slow and horrible kill, but we got it. Oh, I won the kill, fantastic. And I've managed to level magic in the process as well. So, okay, well, we proved we can do it, that's good news. So we went back for a second kill. I've only gone and got a rune plate body. We got a KBD head. And nature runes, which is good. Right, well, I'm definitely calling MVP for these duos, because for the last two he's had to run off mid-kill and get more food. Also, I've won all the kills, which means I'm doing more damage. Anyway, this will be the task completion, and that gets me 35 Slayer and another rune bar for the collection. Also, from the fishing I did yesterday, I managed to get 10 more caskets, so we've got 10 more attempts at either gems, key halves, or the elusive cosmic talisman. No talisman, okay. Alright, so I've just got 58 wood cutting, which means I can now do eucalyptus logs, which is a cheaper alternative, or it's slightly quicker, I think, than doing yews for fire making. But I'll probably just do maples if I'm honest. And that's 45 fire making, meaning I can now burn maple logs, meaning I should now be done with willow trees completely. Alright, so I did a bit more dungeoneering. I upgraded my staff because I've now 48 fletching, which was the requirement to do so. Then I realised how much I dislike low level dungeoneering, which is why I haven't been able to just sort of beast it out as much as I'd have liked to. So I've now gone back to Slayer. They're weak to range. How does that make any sense? Surely that would go straight through them. It only makes sense if they're weak to mage. I'm sick of this place already. And that is 55 mage, which means I now get the great abilities such as wild magic, but obviously more importantly, high out. Another level 50 to report. Now got 50 HP. Okay, so I've got all my alks out, I've deposited all my money, and let's see how much I can make from these. Right, so we got 164k from those. I didn't alk things like, well, obviously this fire stuff I'm going to keep using. The dragon dagger, because it's the only 60 attack weapon I've got. I also didn't alk the rune plate body, because I'm only going to have to buy it back for more later if I do. So I've not just alked everything for the sake of alking everything, but we're up to a decent cash stack now, and now naturally it's time to go back to steel dragons. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Mostly I was eating just for space, and as you can see I've done, what's that, 22 dragons, which was the most I could have done in a trip, considering I also wanted to pick up charms. I came with an empty pouch. I've got 78k to take away, so I'm very happy with how this has gone. My accuracy is still not brilliant, but there's not a lot I can do about that at this point. And quite amusingly, I did have a level 98 who didn't quite know how tagging worked. I was on one, it decided to try and crash me on that one. Well, they didn't get any loot, obviously, because I had tagged it, but they just stopped me from getting anything as well, which is just pointless. Right, there's 40 mining, which leaves us with a bit of a dilemma. See, I'd like a ring of forging before I start smelting all my iron, and as you can see I've not got a ruby ring from the nests. The problem is that in order to get a gold bar I have to be 40 smithing, which I'm not. I'm 37. So I've kind of got to smelt a load of iron where I'll lose a lot of it to be able to get to the level to make sure that I can't lose it thereafter. So, a bit annoying. I mean, I'll do what steel I can, but I don't have too much coal. And it seems that nails, although they're very good for construction as well, they're actually the most valuable one that you can make as well. The most valuable thing that you can make with smithing. So all the ones that you have left over, you can actually get more money back from. Right, and that is 40 smithing, meaning we can now smelt gold, meaning we can actually make our own jewellery freely. Right, so I've hit 25 construction, and rather than wait till the end of the month, I'm going to do my god statues now, because I think that's high enough, and I want to get to 33 as soon as I can. That feel when this is actually impossible on Legacy. I can't lower this tower. Right, so that's got me to 30 construction for one. I think if this would go away, and I'm close to 43 prayer. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close. And I need 43 prayer obviously for things like Monkey Madness, where it would be really useful. Alright, and that's 31 construction, which doesn't sound like a milestone, but 1,000 milestone. That is 1,000 total level. And that's also going to be the end of this video, and the end of my first week's worth of daily videos of updates of Steelman. I probably won't do daily videos again on this, because obviously the progress gets thinner and thinner, and the video length has got sort of shorter and shorter, so they'll be slightly more spread out from here.